Welcome back, guys. It's Rich from Kings at the Table, and we're here to talk about the 4-game road trip that the Kings just had. And it didn't go as well as we thought or we wanted. We were hoping to go 3-1 to somehow split the game in either in Boston or Philly, because we thought for sure we would win in Brooklyn and in Washington. But what we did is look like the young Kings. We overlooked the Brooklyn Nets. Yes, the Brooklyn Nets. Without, obviously, KD, but without Kyrie Irving. The Brooklyn Nets. We went in there, and they beat us straight up. They made us look like we weren't ready to start our road trip. We looked young, and nobody was making shots. I mean, Buddy was off. They took our starters out like almost more than half of the fourth quarter. Like Luke Walton was saying, "All right, guys, you guys, if this is what we're gonna show on the road trip, I ain't playing none of y'all. Y'all looking like y'all don't want to play." So I mean, that game was just a throwaway right away. I was like, shit, we're gonna start with this shit. You know what I'm saying? The road trip in Brooklyn. We thinking we're gonna start this off just how we wanted. You know what I'm saying? Cool little easy win. Start off 1-0. No, we start 0-1. So now we're going to Washington. You know, we got to play Bradley Beal. That's pretty much it. They don't really have that many weapons over there. And we needed to show that we were going to fight every game this road trip. So we had to go into Washington and get a W straight up. You know, we had to. And we did that. We showed out. You know, we went in there and we pretty much dominated the whole game. I mean, there were points where, Bradley Beal did struggle that whole game. But there was points in that game that Washington would make runs, we'd make runs. It was okay, you know. But most of all, we dominated. And so that was good. So we bounced back. We went 1-1 for the first 2 games of the road trip. And now we're going to Boston, where we did beat them here in Sacramento, but now we're in Boston, you know, so it's going to be a little harder. Let's not forget, I'm going to keep saying this, without Bagley, without Fox, but we went in there and we pretty much looked like the game here in Sacramento. It almost looked identical. Buddy Hield went off again. He had 41, career high. He had franchise record 11 threes. Like, woo, this dude, Buddy Buckets, 3. Bro, it was balling, man. It's like, man, you cannot hate on Buddy. Dudes were hating on him for the contract that he got. Like, come on now, man. We haven't had a player like Buddy in I don't know how long, man. He's a scorer, a pure scorer. You know, sometimes he's streaky. You know, sometimes there's a couple games that he goes off. I mean, he like not making a lot of shots, but that's like 1 in every 4 games. You know, come on now. He's still young. You had to pay the dude. He's outperforming that contract. Without Buddy, we would be losing all these games because we don't have Fox and Bagley. So he's stepping up his role. That game in Boston, I mean, we had a chance again. I mean, it went down to the last shot. And what name I'm not saying right now is Bogdan. He did a little step back this road trip from where he was having the games before. But he was still out there performing, doing what he had to do. I mean, that last shot, though, in Boston, he was really trying to be the hero. He straight up put the cape on, and it didn't work, you know? Like, bro wasn't the hero, you know? He tried. He did all right, you know? He kind of forced it, though. He had Buddy open. Buddy was running back and forth. Like, come on, man. I'm hot right now. I made 11 threes, franchise record. Give me the ball. You know, I'm right here. Dude, Bogdan was like, man, you see this cape, bro? I'm ready to shoot this shit. And brick, bro. Straight up brick. We lost that game. It went down to the last shot, so I ain't mad at it, you know? And then this last game here, from the beginning of the road trip, I felt like we were going to lose based on matchups, based on injuries. They have big men, and I'm talking about Philadelphia now, the Sixers. Their defense, I mean, they're long. It's hard to get in the paint. Not saying that we go in the paint, but we do sometimes try to penetrate and pop out for a 3. and there was no way going into the paint. I mean, they got Embiid, they got Horford, Harris, they're just, and Simmons, they're long. We didn't get blown out though. I mean, it's 5 points. That's not bad. But like I said, we still have some upside for the season. Bagley should be getting reevaluated. We're coming back. We're gonna play the Nuggets, and this is just a quick sum up for the road trip. We went 1-3. We should have went at least 2-2, and hopefully 3-1. But 1-3, it's all right, man. Let's just take that. It's a long season, a lot of injuries, and I think we'll be all right this upcoming schedule this week. And we'll get back to it the next 4 games to see how we're doing. A little quick sum up again. So tune in. Kings at the table. Gone.